Yes?
This is Willard Holby.
Oh, hi.
Hey, we'd like you to come by the motel for your test at 3 this afternoon. Can you make it?
Sure, no problem.
Well, I hope there'll be no problem, but I keep remembering that you let us down the last time we arranged a screen test for you. I think it's only fair to warn you this is your very last chance.
Yes, sir. I understand. I'll be there, 3 sharp.
I wasn't referring only to your being here on time.
No, I know.
Fine. We'll see you at 3 then. I don't know. I'm not sure if this little girl's gonna take her clothes off for us or not. But something tells me she will if we handle her properly.
Guess what?
I give up.
That was Willard Holby.
What was?
On the phone just now.
Oh?
He's gonna give me another chance at the screen test.
Yeah? When?
Yeah, 3 this afternoon. I'm so excited.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. What do you mean?
Jade, I don't like you getting mixed up with these people. You keep trying out and getting disappointed.
But Danny, last time I was inexperienced. This time I'm not.
You still are.
Danny, no, I'm not. I'm smarter about what to expect. And I'm not scared. I've got to make it good this time because I may not get another chance. Oh my gosh, it's almost 1 o'clock. I've got to get ready. And Danny, tonight I'm going to be a star.
I know Cruz must have talked to you about what I've said.
Kelly, let's not talk about Cruz, okay? You know what I was thinking about driving over here? Remember that time we faked your parents out about me fixing your car? Do you remember that? You said that you had run over a fire hydrant and you had to go get the car fixed at the garage where I worked. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
We used to come over every afternoon to the garage and we'd go back in the back and sit in the car and we'd sit there and talk and make out. Oh man, the dreams we had about all the trips we were gonna take, the children we were gonna have.
Joe, I didn't mean anything I said to Cruz.
Kelly, I think you did. Cruz knows it too.
Yeah, I was happy to know that you were about to prove your innocence. I felt awful that I hadn't believed in you. I wish you wouldn't look at me that way.
I just can't get enough of you.
Damn it, Joe. You don't have a witness. You don't have an alibi. I don't think you'll ever really be free. Yeah, maybe there was a part of me that always wanted you to be innocent. That was the part of me that said those things to Cruz. Joe, that part of me is dead now.
I remember how upset you were that your parents wouldn't support us getting married. And even when you were so torn up about that, even then I could make you laugh, Kelly. I loved making you smile and laugh. And it was the most beautiful thing in the world.
Joe, I have to go.
No, Kelly, don't.
Look, I've said everything.
I haven't. Stay a little while longer.
Hey, what's all this?
These are flowers. They're for you.
They're beautiful, thank you.
And when I asked you if you could think of anything else you needed, you said La Vie perfume. Let me tell you, that stuff ain't easy to find. La Vie.
Oh, cruise.
I was glad to have an excuse to come and see you.
Oh, thank you. Listen, I didn't mean for you to go out and buy this for me. Let me pay you for it.
No, I want to give it to you.
It's very expensive.
That's okay. You're worth it.
Why don't you make yourself comfortable?
Thank you. I'm very comfortable right now.
You know, you've been awfully nice to me lately. How come?
Why have I been nice to you? Let me see. I guess I consider you sort of a personal reclamation project.
A what?
A personal reclamation project?
Why?
Well, in a way, you remind me of a polar ice cap. Sooner or later, you're gonna melt. I want to have something to do with it. I want to be around when it happens.
I'm not so sure I like what you're implying.
That you're chaste?
That I'm frigid.
Well, whatever you want to call it, it's been the situation for the past 5 years, hasn't it?
No, that's not true.
Isn't it?
No.
Have you been close to anyone since Channing died?
I see lots of men.
That's not what I'm asking. How long has it been since you did something more than see someone?
Look, just because you brought me some flowers and some perfume doesn't mean you have the right to ask me questions like that.
We're good friends. How come you're getting so angry?
It just infuriates me that you would ask me something like that.
Let me rephrase it. There hasn't been anyone for you for a long time, has there? You live alone, you eat alone, you sleep alone. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's still a little life left in you, but it's... Don't do that!
You know, your arrogance is monumental.
I think I found one of your sensitive areas. Are there more?
Thank you. Lionel, why did you have to make a mess like this? Look what you've done.
Why don't you let your friend Joe Perkins repair it?
Don't bring him into this.
Yeah, I wonder if Joe Perkins makes a bigger mess of a bedroom than this.
I told you nothing ever happened between us like that. Never.
Maybe not.
Don't say maybe. I said it didn't.
Well, I'm going to reserve judgment on that until I see you look at him the next time. See, I'll be able to tell from the way you look at him whether there was anything going on or not. In fact, I think I'll make it a point to be here the next time he comes to work.
That is so ridiculous. You sound like a lie detector.
Maybe I am.
Well, at least I'll have a box spring to sleep on since the frame has been broken.
Have your friend Joe Perkins repaired. And if that isn't enough to keep him busy, well, I'm sure you'll think of an odd job or two if you put your mind to it.
Lionel, I want... What?
Yeah, you can, Kelly. Look, I haven't told you what I've done since I got out of prison.
You haven't heard one word I've said to you.
I've taken a lot of risks that I didn't want to take. Come on, Kelly, sit down.
No, I told you, I have to go.
Kelly, wait, not yet. I went into your house twice.
Twice?
Yeah, you caught me one time. Look, I had to get into Channing's room. I found a lot of interesting things.
What kind of things?
Well, all sorts of things. I found some paper clippings. I found some journal notes, a pawn ticket.
Pawn ticket?
Yeah. Yeah, it's possible that the person that killed Channing could have been the robber of your house. Channing could have caught him in the act. Kelly, listen to me. I wouldn't risk having my parole revoked if I didn't feel like it was worth it. And it could be worth it if I clear my name.
And what if you can't? What if you get caught trying?
Well, then I lose. Look, it's a big gamble.
Yeah, and it's very dangerous. Why are you being so foolish?
Kelly, you used to have so much spirit. Where has all of your courage gone? What happened to it?
I don't know. People change, Joe. Where did a lot of things go?
I know you love me. That didn't go anywhere. You almost told Cruz you did.
You take it.
Kelly, come away with me. Find that spirit that you used to have, and the both of us will take on the world together. We can do it. What's wrong?
Run away with you? You know I can't.
I sure as hell don't know that, Kelly. Look, we belong together. We belong together more than anybody else.
People are watching us.
So what?
Joe, don't.
Joe, don't. You're always saying that. Don't, Joe. Stop. Don't do this. Come on, dance with me, Kelly. Close. We used to dance like this all the time together. I bet you and Peter don't dance like this. You couldn't. Well, I still have a chance with her. In spite of everything else, I've still got a chance.
I mean, I think it's great that Ted has Lakin. I mean, it's so nice. They sit around holding hands all the time, only talking to each other, only looking at each other. I mean, I'm happy for him. I mean, I'm not saying I've lost a friend.
Then what are you saying?
I'm just saying nothing, except I feel left out.
Look, Danny, don't. I want you to tell me what you think, but be honest, okay?
Oh, wow.
How do I look?
Terrific. How come every time you come out of there you look better than the last time?
Well, you don't have to sound so unhappy about it.
I am, though.
Why?
For one thing, I don't think you should go to the producer's place dressed like that.
Well, Danny, what's wrong with it? You just said you liked it.
I know, that's why.
Danny, you are not making an awful lot of sense.
Yes, I am. I read the script, Jade. I don't think you know what you're getting into.
So?
I don't think you know what you're going to be doing in the film. I don't think you should take the part.
Danny, I don't think I'm in the position to be turning down parts. Well, no problem. I'll just wait around until a part comes that you approve of.
I just don't want you getting into trouble.
Why?
Because I think you're way over your head. And another thing.
Oh, please, go on.
I noticed the address on this script.
So?
So it's not Central Hollywood Studios. It's, what? It's a motel.
Could you mind your own business, please, Danny? Why do you want to spoil everything for me? I don't understand you.
I don't want to spoil anything.
Well, you're doing a good job of it. I mean, a motel room, so what? He needed room for a screen test. So he rented a motel room. Big deal.
A motel room, it's probably got a waterbed and adult films in it.
Danny, why do you make the worst of everything? If you ask me, I think you're a little jealous.
Jealous?
Yeah. You're afraid I'm going to be someone famous and important. And when I get there, I won't even remember you exist. Well, all I can say is, if I do and I don't, it'll be all your fault.
Hi, Mason. Your secretary said I could come in.
Yeah, sure. Hi, Kelly.
Listen. Could I look at those things Rosa took out of the attic a while ago?
I'm sorry. What things?
You remember those things I wanted to have burned, and you said you'd keep them here in your office?
You mean the clippings about Channing's murder, the trial?
You still have them, don't you?
Well, yeah, but I don't get it. You said you didn't want to have anything to do with those a few days ago.
Yeah, I know, but I've changed my mind.
Why?
I want to go over it all again.
Well, all right. Kind of morbid, but I guess you're entitled to that. Over here. There you are.
Thanks. Is it all right if I look at them here?
Sure, I've got some work to do. You won't bother me.
No, I'll be quiet. Thanks.
Joe Perkins has been charged with second-degree murder. You have to testify against him, Kelly. It's the only way to make sure justice is done. You understand? You must testify.
Kelly, you do believe that he did it, don't you?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I fought with Channing. Yes, I told Kelly I wanted to kill him, and yes, I thought Channing was going to keep Kelly and me apart. Or try to, anyway.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Joseph Perkins, guilty of murder in the second degree.
You have to testify against him.
You do believe he did it. He did it. He did it.
Kelly,
What is it? What's the matter?
I can't talk to you, Mason.
Well, why not? What's come over you? Why are you reliving all of this again, putting yourself through it? I thought all you wanted to do was forget about it.
It was.
Well, I don't understand what's happened to change you.
You'd like to have a seat. Mr. Flint will be back momentarily.
Well, I have 3 o'clock appointment. I don't like to be kept waiting.
Well, I'm sorry, but he was called away unexpectedly. Is there anything you'd like? Maybe some coffee.
Well, there are several things I'd like, but coffee isn't one of them.
Well, if you tell me what it is, I'll do my best to get it for you.
Oh, you're very obliging. I like that in a woman. What would you say to having dinner with me tonight? Or do you have other plans?
Oh, well, I was planning to have dinner alone, but I think I could get out of it.
Why don't you do that? Meet me at the presidential suite of the Capwell Hotel. We'll have a quiet, private dinner and get to know each other better.
Sounds tempting. I think I might enjoy that.
I'll make sure you do. How's 8 o'clock?
Fine. And I'll remember that you don't like to be kept waiting. Oh, Mr. Flint, I didn't hear you come in.
Obviously. Any calls?
No, nothing.
Well, you made it.
Sorry I'm late, but it couldn't be helped. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, first, a favor. Since you're the assistant manager of the Capwell Hotel chain, you can call up the local hotel and see if the presidential suite is available for my use tonight.
Well, I'm afraid you're out of luck tonight.
I beg your pardon?
As much as I'd like to oblige you, Mason, I'm afraid I can't. You see, the ambassador from Luxembourg is booked into the hotel tonight.
That suite's never to be given out except under CC's authority or mine. We keep it for family use, and I want to use it tonight. Arrange it.
And what am I supposed to do with the ambassador?
I'd suggest you find other accommodations for him.
Oh, anything to suit your whim. Is that it?
It's just an ambassador.
You know, Mason, when I walked in here, I hope I didn't see you making an arrangement with my secretary to meet her in the presidential suite later on this evening.
Just make sure the suite is ready for my use. Now let's get down to why I'm here.
Fine.
Kelly's very upset.
About what?
She was in my office this afternoon going through some old newspaper articles about Channing's murder, Joe's trial.
She was. Why?
I don't know why, Peter, but I think you ought to start taking better care of her.
Look, Mason, don't tell me how to handle Kelly. Just do us all a favor and stay out of it, okay?
Unfortunately, Peter, I can't stay out of it. I was drawn into it 5 years ago when Channing came to me and told me about a conversation he'd had with you.
What are you talking about?
You're the one who blew the whistle on Joe and Kelly's elopement. You're the one who went to Channing and told him that Joe and Kelly were planning to run off together. That's when Channing told me. And we were all upset, but nobody was angrier than Channing. He went after Kelly, stopped the whole thing, remember?
Yeah, I remember. What about it?
You committed the act that led to my brother's murder. You didn't pull the trigger. You were once removed from that. Nevertheless, if you'd kept your mouth shut, Channing would be alive today.
And I never told Kelly. I've been damn sorry about it ever since.
And, well, you should be.
Well, I suppose you've told her the whole thing by now, huh?
No, I haven't. Not yet. But I think she needs you now, and you should go to her. Take care of her.
All right, Mason. Thanks for the warning. I'll do my best.
No. You'll do what you have to.
Yes?
I have a 3 o'clock appointment with Willard Holmby. I'm Jade Perkins.
Oh, yeah. They're expecting you. Go right on in.
Thank you.
Welcome, Jay.
you're back. Hi.
I'm sorry, I know later than I said I'd be.
Oh, no, that's okay.
I had to do something.
You're back. That's all that matters.
Come here a sec.
What?
Close your eyes.
Something to eat?
No, just hang on. Okay, you can look now.
Well, what is it?
It's just a little nothing for you.
Beautiful.
You like it?
Oh, Ted, it's the most beautiful heart I've ever seen. But why? It's not my birthday.
Well, I got it because... Well, because I want to give you something. Maybe you don't know this, but I care about you a lot.
Ted,
A lot.
I feel the same way.
I mean, I don't know exactly what love is, but I think maybe I'm about there.
I don't know either, but I know I think about you a lot, and I want to be with you. I know I'm so happy when I am.
Oh, me too. Here, let me help this put this on for you.
Okay. Yeah.
All thumbs.
That's okay. I'm in no rush. Wait.
Let's see.
Is it?
Oh, it looks great.
Really? Oh, it's beautiful.
I hope it's not too small.
No, it's wonderful. Now I never have to take it off. I can even sleep in it.
Well, you can even shower in it.
Ooh.
You know, gold is guaranteed not to wash off. Yeah. I like the song. You know, our last time we danced was in the stables.
I remember. That's right.
Well, I don't care where I dance with you. Long as I'm with you.
Well, I think that about covers it.
I like what you've chosen.
You're exactly the kind of client I like to have. You've just about approved everything I've chosen.
That's because you have very good taste. It's interesting and a little extraordinary that the color scheme you've chosen was the favorite color scheme of my second wife, Sophia.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I hope that doesn't bother you.
No, I don't think so, or I wouldn't have approved of it. I was just commenting on the coincidence, that's all.
Well, is there anything else?
Do you mind my asking you, what is that perfume you're wearing?
No. La vie.
La vie. It's very nice. I can't quite place it, but it's very pleasant.
Thank you.
Listen, let me take care of this, and then I'll walk you to your car. You're not in a hurry, are you?
No, not at all.
Good. I won't be long.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Kelly.
Kelly, hi.
Hi, I'm so glad you're here. I gotta talk to you, Santana. About Joe.
Joe.
Yeah. Do you ever have any doubts about him? About his innocence?
I've always thought he was guilty from the very beginning up until this very minute. I thought you felt the same way.
Yeah, I did.
Don't you still?
Well, yeah, I think he's guilty, but every once in a while I get this gnawing doubt.
Pourquoi? Pour certaines choses qui me semblent curieuses.
I mean, why would he come back to a place where he's committed a crime?
I don't know.
And all the questions he's asked of everybody, and the way he's trying to put down roots again, and he has not once wavered. And he's always said he's going to try and find a way to prove he's innocent.
But he hasn't yet.
Hello?
Hi. Glad you're home. I want to see you.
When?
Well, now. I'm almost done with work here.
How about if I drive over and pick you up and we'll go out to dinner?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
I just don't feel like it. Maybe later on this evening we could get together, but I don't...
Kelly, I want to see you now.
Well, I'm sorry, Peter. I just don't feel up to it. Look, if I change my mind, I'll call you back.
When?
I don't know. Around 7, I guess. Why are you so pushy?
I'm not being pushy. I just want to see you now, and I don't like it when you say no.
Peter, I'm not always in the mood to see you, all right? Look, I'll call you later. Goodbye.
Hi, I'm here to see Augusta.
Joe Perkins. Come in. Been a long time.
Yes, sir, it has. Nice to see you again.
Augusta's upstairs. I'll get her. Augusta! Somebody here to see you.
Who is it?
Come and see. I'm trying to teach my wife not to be afraid of the unannounced guest. Expect the unexpected guest. Have an altar to an unexpected God. Do you know Rousseau?
Not personally.
Yeah. Well, I expect he was probably talking to your generation more than mine. The myth of the noble savage and all that. Ah.
What is it?
What? No, not what. Who? Here he is.
Hello, Joe.
Just as I thought.
I wanted to say I'm sorry for not showing up for work today.
I assumed something happened. It would have been courteous of you to call, though.
Yeah, I should have. I'm sorry.
Well, since you're not going to work, would you like to sit?
Oh, thanks, but I really
I'm
feel
sure
like-
that Joe has other things to do. Thanks for coming by.
There is one other thing.
Yes.
I was wondering if I could pick up my check.
Well, I'll put it in the mail for you.
Well, I would like to get it today if I could. I really need it. I'm sorry to ask, but...
Well, there's no need to be ashamed of having no money, Joe. Half the world is in the same position. You're in good company. Well, I knew a fella in Bora Bora had memorized every poem of Shakespeare's and didn't have a dime.
I could write a check for you, but if you're in a hurry, it does take a few minutes.
Oh, no, that's fine with me. I don't mind waiting.
Okay, well, I'll just do that. I'll be right back. It won't be long.
And I'll keep him amused for you.
I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. So, here we are.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll start. I understand you've been doing a very good job around here, Joe.
Oh, well, thanks a lot, sir. Your wife really took some chances in having me work here, and nobody else in town would even hire me.
There, I beg to differ with you. Augusta never takes any chances. Everything she does is calculated. Yeah. If she seems to have a spontaneous personality, it's an illusion. Listen, I understand it's been kind of uphill for you since you got out.
Well, you know, it's not easy getting reestablished.
No, I'm sure it isn't. Of course, then, what is one man's misfortune is another man's gain, isn't it? I mean, take us, for instance. We always have to have a handyman around here. Things are always breaking, and I can't fix them. I don't even have the skill. As a matter of fact, there is something that is broken right now. Would you take a look at it for us?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'd be glad to.
Oh, that's great. You're not only capable, you're agreeable. That's a great combination. Yeah. Ed, follow me. How well do you know Augusta, Joe?
Not all that well.
I see it's the bed. Broke last night. When I've been away on an extended trip, my wife tends to welcome me home with a great deal of enthusiasm.
Lionel, stop it. It's not funny.
Oh, have I embarrassed you, my dear? Have I embarrassed you, sir?
You're embarrassing everybody. Here's your check, Joe.
Oh, thanks. I guess maybe this might be the last check you give me.
You prefer cash, or did something bounce before?
Oh, no. What I mean is, I don't think I should work for Mrs. Lockridge anymore.
What? What did you say to him?
Nothing. He didn't say anything. It was my idea. I just want to quit.
Well, could you reconsider?
I don't think so. But thanks for letting me work for you. It's been a help.
Listen, I can repair the bed myself. After all, it's only fair I was instrumental in breaking it.
Joe, I'll walk you down.
Oh, no, that's okay. I know the way out. Nice seeing you again, Mr. Lockridge.
Indeed.
I hope you're satisfied.
I'm not satisfied. I was cheated of my satisfaction.
Oh, don't be a fool.
Don't deceive me anymore. I saw the way you looked at him, Augusta. I can only imagine the way you must have looked at him when I wasn't here. You were having an affair with him, weren't you?
No.
You lie.
What difference does it make what I say? You're going to think what you want.
Well, at least old Joe had the taste to make a quick exit. In this case, discretion was the better part of an indiscretion.
Do you want me to quit, too?
Oh, no. You can't. Maybe that's going to be your punishment, huh? To me, my wife, for all the days to come.
All right. Almost ready to roll now. Jade? Where's Jade?
I'm here.
Good. We're almost ready to start. Alan, do we have a man in this scene with her?
Yeah, he's in the other room getting undressed.
I think I left something in my car. I really better go get it.
Whatever it is, forget it. You don't need it, and we don't have the time anyway. Cheer up, little girl. You're climbing the stairway to stardom. Hey, Rusty, get the lead out. This is your co-star, Rusty Nail.
It's Rusty with an I and Nail with the Y. It's my acting name. Ooh, you are gorgeous. It's gonna be a trip, sweetheart, for both of us.
Could I ask you a favor before we start?
Already you're asking favors, what now?
Do you think I could go in the other room and fix my hair and makeup?
Yeah, it's fine, your makeup's fine. We're not filming Sunset Boulevard here, you know?
Well, it's just, I want to make a good impression. It is my first screen test.
Very well. But get a move on. Time is money, dear heart.
Thanks. I'll just be a couple minutes. Danny, I'm really glad you're there. Listen.
What's the matter, Jade?
I'm here at the motel, and I was wondering, could you please come here and get me?
Are you through already?
We didn't start yet, but I would...
Now listen, Jade, I still remember the last time you called for me to come and get you. I came and you gave me nothing but grief.
But Danny, this is different. I really want to come home.
I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna get burned twice, thank you.
Danny, listen to me!
Come on, Jay, get your skates on. You're gorgeous enough.
Well, I'm glad I found you. Do you have anything to drink?
Augusta, this isn't a drinking office, it's a working office. Besides, I know you didn't come here for cocktails.
No, not just for cocktails.
Well, what then?
Well, I've done you a lot of favors, Peter, and I really like it when people are grateful for the favors I've done them.
Really? What have you done for me lately?
Well, for one thing, Joe Perkins isn't working for us anymore.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. But our deal is off on that, as you are well aware.
I am very upset about that raid on our house and Mason's reasons for it. I want to find out what he was looking for, or do you know?
Mason. You know I'm sick of the sound of that name. As far as I'm concerned, he's just a cheap shot dictator. A petty little Napoleon who thinks he can treat me like dirt.
Aha, I see. I've opened up a real Pandora's box, apparently.
Do you know what he did today?
I haven't the slightest idea.
He marched in here and proceeded to tell me that he wanted the presidential suite for his own personal use tonight. Do you know what that personal use is? He's got a little thing going with my secretary.
I don't have time for the dirt about the Catwell family right now. I just want to find out what Mason wanted from our house and whether he found it or not.
Sure, I'll tell you. He was looking for the deed to the beachfront property that the Lockridges have.
What?
Yeah. And he thinks he might have found something in your house that's going to help him.
How?
I have no idea. He didn't tell me that.
I thought that property was secure.
Well, probably not. He seemed pretty pleased about the whole situation.
Oh, my God. I have to do something. I have to go home.
Oh, well, I'm telling you, we can do it. I found a loophole in the deed. Yeah, technicality. No, but the land wasn't deeded properly in the first place. It's up for grabs now as to who really owns it. I think it's very possible the land could be sold at auction.
Well, Richard, I'm sorry to have to ask you this at this late a date, but you're going to have to move the ambassador from Luxembourg out of the presidential suite and into one of the other deluxe suites in the hotel. Mason Capwell has decided to commandeer the suite for his own personal use.
Well, I'd like to oblige you, Mr. Flint, but I'm afraid it's impossible. The presidential suite can't be used by anyone at present. I've already had to make other arrangements for the ambassador.
It can't be used. I don't understand. Why?
We see the air conditioning unit on the roof of the hotel, it leaked. And the ceiling has a bad stain. In fact, the ceiling and part of the south wall are going to have to be replaced.
Uh-huh. So Mason will have to make some other arrangements then, won't he?
I'm afraid so. It's going to take about a week, maybe a little less, to finish the work.
Mm-hmm. Tell me something. Can you get me a floor plan of that suite?
Well, I could make you a rough drawing. I don't have the specific dimensions.
Mm-hmm. Well, what I was wondering is, could a two-way mirror be put into that room?
Well, I suppose it's possible.
What's behind that south wall right now?
Linen closet. It services the two suites.
Uh-huh. And if we put the mirror in that wall, could the linen closet be used as a viewing room instead of a storage area?
Well, technically speaking, yes.
And that's what I want you to do then.
Well, actually, we could start work on it now, since we're going to be doing construction in there anyway.
Right. That was my thought. I want you to proceed with it. But listen, this has to be kept a secret, okay? Strictly between us.
Two-way mirror. It's a bit irregular, Mr. Flint.
Yeah, I know it's a little unusual, but I think it's something the Capwells would enjoy. Maybe I'll give it to Mason as a birthday or Christmas present or whatever. Thank you very much for coming in, Mr. Adams. Appreciate your time.
Certainly.
Bye-bye.
Hey, look at you two.
Hi, Danny.
Where you off to?
I'm taking Peaches out on a real date.
That's great.
Where's Jade? I wanted to talk to her.
Oh, she's not here. She went to see some producer, Willard Holmby.
Holmby?
Hmm?
That sounds familiar. I think I know him.
Yeah. You know him?
Well, I don't know him, but I know I've heard that name somewhere. Holmby. Sure, I remember. If he's the one I'm thinking of, he's not a legit producer.
He's not? Well, what is he?
Well, the only Willard Holmby I know, and how many can there be, is one of the sleaziest porno operators in the business.
Porno? Oh.
Jade is with a person like that?
Listen, I gotta get her out of there. I'll see you guys later, okay?
Wait, Daddy, wait a minute! Let's call the date off. For now, that is. A rain check?
Yeah, sure.
Didn't know you were home.
Oh, I'm home all right.
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to find something.
Oh, I'd never have guessed.
Lionel, will you go away? Oh, look at this. Everything's a mess. Nothing's in order in these files.
What are you looking for? Your lost youth or innocence? Little Sheba is gone for good.
I am looking for the property deed to the beachfront.
Not a good time to build on the sand. Better to wait until the interest rates come down.
This is a serious subject. I wish you'd treat it seriously.
Well, I would if I knew what you were talking about.
Mason Capwell used that search warrant as a ruse for looking at the paperwork on the property.
You sure?
Yes, of course I'm sure. He's trying to trick us out of it.
Well, I don't understand what you're talking about. Why would Mason want to hurt us?
Well, apparently he wants the property for himself, and he somehow thinks he's going to find a technicality.
Well, how'd you find this out?
I have my sources.
Huh? Well, who are they? Not Mason, of course. He wouldn't tell you. Is it Cece?
Never mind.
Never mind, never mind. I want to know, Augusta.
Well, I'm not going to tell you, so stop asking.
Come on, you're getting a little too tricky with all this. I don't like you.
Ah, here's the deed. Okay.
Maybe I ought to have another look at that bedpost. There may be more notches on it than I thought.
Oh, shut up, Lionel.
Excuse me, I have to go in there.
Hey, get lost, punk.
I have a friend in there. Would you excuse me, please?
Hey, I said get lost.
You all set? Yeah, we're ready here. Okay, everybody. This is going to be a lot of fun. Just relax. Enjoy yourselves. Jade, you say your line while you take your clothes off. Rusty, just keep looking at her. Don't take your eyes off her. Now let's go. Action.
So easy, all the loving you gave me, the feelings we shared, and I still can remember how your touch was so tender. It told me you cared. We had a once in a lifetime, but I just couldn't see it until